welcome to my channel. My name is Raymond. If you're new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I want to talk about why having a job can be stressful. Having a job is having an income. Having an income means you have a salary. When you have a salary, you have cash. And with that cash, you can buy things. When you work long enough, your salary will increase, and more salary you receive, the more things you want to buy. But the urgency of having more things can lead to personal loan. We all know that people make personal loans to travel, to buy a home, to buy a car, or just to upgrade their lifestyle. But that's where the problem starts. You work just to pay all those loans, all the things that you buy. But eventually you're starting to feel stressed out on your job, at work, dealing with your bosses, your colleagues, all the people you deal with in your job. Well, I've been thinking about quitting ever since I have my first job, my real first job, which I won't mention. But then again, I was at fault of delaying to pursue that goal. The main goal here is financial freedom. First of all, I would like to tell everyone that I'm not a financial expert, not at all. I'm just the average guy who have that dream of freedom. Freedom that I'm talking about here is having the time of your life. It doesn't mean that you're rich, but you have more than enough that you can survive each month, every year, that you can pay for your food, for your expenses, to pay your bills, or whatever that it needs to pay. Having that financial freedom to me is an excitement, but I have problems of finding that solution to achieve that. I've been reading articles on Google, been watching videos on YouTube. It actually takes discipline and perseverance, I would say, to achieve that financial freedom. You know, some may consider this a pipe dream, but it's not. Having a financial freedom means having more time to do whatever you want to do, whilst having a job means you have to work from 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. And most of your 24 hours you'll be spending time on your job or at work. Yes, some would say to me that I have a job, I have to work, to earn salary, to earn money. Where else can I get money? It's normal to have a job. It's totally normal. But what I'm trying to say here is that I know that some of you out there consider quitting their job because of work stress. They cannot handle things, problems at work that's stressing their brains out. Stress because of their bosses, or the management, or maybe dealing with the clients, customers. We're all human beings. We have emotions. But when that emotion that you're having, that you hold on to for so long, that you know that you have to let go or release, then you feel much better. There's a message I would like to say to myself, to my younger self. If I have that chance, I would tell myself, Raymond, save some cash for your future. You're gonna need it. I have this conversation with my younger self. My younger self would probably say, why should I? I would tell him in the future, you're gonna need that money to get married, to buy a house, to buy a car, to pay your monthly expenses. I will also tell my younger self not to get involved in debts. Having a debt is like having a handcuff chain around you. Unless you pay all of your debts, then you'll be free. But most people, it will take a while to clear debts if you don't have enough money. So what I'm saying here is that if you don't have any debts yet, don't get into it if possible. Just avoid debts. If you can buy the car with cash, pay it. And don't try getting into a loan, personal loan, just trying to impress others. But yourself is suffering. You're the one who paying the repayment of the loan. And it really sucks, have to work in a job where you don't really love, but you have to, just because of one thing. You have to get a salary to pay all of your things that you need to pay and you need to buy. Well, this is not me telling you shouldn't quit your job yet. If you really want to quit your job, first of all, if you're without any commitment, you're still single, try not to get into debts. Focus on increase your saving and investing. Easy way to invest is put some money in ASB. And if you're good in saving or investing, you could buy stocks, do the ASB financing. And if you want to buy things, try to differentiate it between needs and wants, whether you need the things or it's just a wants. Need is something that you really need. Don't make it something. It's like a watch. Let's say a watch. A watch is, for me, it's one. You can live without watch. It just tell times. That's just an example. And I would also like to tell anyone, this video is especially to those who are struggling financially, who are stressing out at work. We have to hang on, but at the same time, we look out for other opportunity. Whether you like it or not, you have to learn a little bit of financial. And here I'm talking about why financial freedom should be one of our goals in life. Just imagine this, having to wake up next to your wife or your husband and your children every morning. The only thing you do every day is wake up, send them to school, having breakfast and everything, and then you go back and you do whatever you like. Plan something, do a little bit of agriculture things around your backyard, or go places where you always wanted to go and do things that you always want to do without any restriction. It's obvious when you at your work, you can't simply go out and do things. You gotta apply for leave with excuses. Sometimes you just can't. Depends on your management. But here I also want to stress on is I'm not complaining or I'm not grateful about my job. But what I wanna talk about really is having a job is a stepping stone or benchmark, because a job gives you income. So from that income, you can slowly build up your wealth. If you're just starting out to work and you haven't got any commitment yet, you have a great chance of achieving that financial freedom. Just put one goal in mind: financial freedom. How do you do that? Don't get into debts. If possible, buy things in cash. Try to find something that you're passionate about, sometimes people comparing salary or a job where you have a choice. This one, big salary, but not the kind of job that makes you happy. Low salary, but you're happy doing that job. If you don't have any commitment, this will be a great choice. But if you have commitment, expenses that you need to settle, like loans, this one is your only choice. But then again, I'm not a financial expert. I just want to share what I'm having right now to those who are in their 20s or just finish their study in high school or university. Think before you apply for that job. Think what you want to do for the next 20 or 30 years. But what I can assure you is that if you want to work, find a work that you are passionate about. It's like if you go to work, you don't feel like you're working. It's like you're having fun. But if you don't have a choice, take the job. Just do it, get the salary, and use the salary to increase your net worth. Maybe you can sacrifice some of your excitement or entertainment a few years. Once you reach that financial freedom, I believe that's the best thing. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope my message reached all of you. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. Last but not least, I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope to see you soon.